I don't know, man. Watching you in there, like when it was coming, I think it was like the 4th round. I think you walked up to the Korean Zombie and you were like, "Are you sure you want to?"
Yeah, that was the most fire shit ever.
Dude, it kind of looked in your face when you were like, I mean, the 3rd, it looked like you were like, somebody's got to stop this.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what it was. So that's exactly what you heard, because I think it is doing the rounds where people are saying what I said. I did say something. I remember looking at it, I'm like telling the ref, I'm like, he's done, man. Like,
yeah,
because I can tell by looking at people when they're defeated, right? And they're even looking for a way out.
You just see it in their eyes.
Yeah, they're like, warriors aren't going to sit there and go, I'm done. Put their hand up and let the world know that I'm done.
Yeah.
But they're going to, wherever they're like pretending they can't see, which sort of happened with the Ortega fight as well.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, so little things like,
there was a moment in that Ortega fight where he literally said, I can't see.
Yeah, exactly. You don't tell a ref that.
Because if you tell a ref that, they got to stop the fight.
You don't tell a doc, they're going to stop that. So, for you to say that, you are already accepting that they're going to stop it. You got what I mean? Or you're accepting that it's over, and if they stop it, whatever. You wouldn't tell them that. Put it this way, if I was in that position, I am poker face 100% all the way, and you're not going to know. But these are the reads that I was getting. I was like, man, he's done.
Yeah.
And, he was never going to give up. And like, he even stumbled to the center.
Yeah,
and then it started, and I'm like, I literally put my hands down. I go, you really want to keep doing this? Like, you know what I mean? And he's like, he probably didn't understand me. But I'm sure
you were talking that shit.
You know what I mean? But really, I don't think he understood me. But he's just like, oh, yeah. And then like, I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. But even if he did understand me, he probably would have been the same thing. He's not going to say, oh, I'm done. He's not going to tell me that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right. But then it was like, a couple of seconds after that, I finished.
Do fighters ever have a safe word?
New. Hey?
Do fighters ever have a safe word with their...
It's not sex, bro.
No, fuck.
If you're a little wink,
a little wink.
No,
I mean, tickle on it.
Nah.
You're just tapping out immediately.
You just bite the pillow, baby.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, I'm saying with their coaches, like you're in the corner and you say something like, "Oh yeah, it's fucking watermelon," and that means like, "Yo, I can't go on. I can't."
There's not. Well, that's a problem, right? That's what I think is a big problem right now. Is there's that sort of the relationship with the coach and the student where the coach probably wants to stop it, but then they're like, he's probably going to be that angry at me if I stop it. Like, at the end of the day, that shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Safety first. But it's a tricky one where I feel like they do need to have these conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know if watermelon's going to be a secret word, but I mean...
Well, now everybody's going to know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean...
You're just screaming pumpkin in the corner and people are like, what the fuck is going on?
At least have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't look like I'm looking for an answer and things isn't going my way and I'm just fucking getting punched in the face...
Yeah.
Maybe, we're going to do this. This is going to be what we do. I'm going to give you one more chance and we're going to do something.
If they're filming you in the corner and you got cameras on you, and the coach is like, I'm going to stop the fight, you can't be like, yes, please. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you have to say no.
Yeah.
You have to fight back.
They always will.
Yeah, everybody's looking too.
And that was the same with the Ortega one. And like I said, he was looking for a way out. And I don't mean that in any disrespect.
No,
but
it was
it was
obvious.
just... It was exactly. It was
and
like
brave
pretending
to
he
come
couldn't
back
see
in.
and all that. And for him, think about it. Being in that mental state, right? Well, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm cooked. That's it. I want him to stop this. Then they don't give you that out, and then you have to go back in there, and then just be like, "Oh, fuck it, let's just keep going then." And then just try and turn it back around, which you got to give him credit for. So
I mean, dude, that choke. I've watched that choke maybe like 40 times. I still don't know how you got out of the choke, and I want you to tell me. But before you tell me, my suspicion is somehow you lasted long enough where he got tired. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah, that's pretty much
Fuck
it. Yeah.
me,
so
bro.
obviously there was techniques to at least make space.
Lean
so I made
into
enough space.
What is it? Lean into.
Well, like I was obviously pulling on his arm. I was pushing on his hips to get his hips high and to change the angle on the neck, and obviously trying to turn the chin in and things like that, just enough. And the lights were dimming. That's something like that's what I've been like how I explained it. Literally, the lights were dimming. It was quiet. Couldn't hear a thing.
No.
I'm like, oh fuck, this can't be it, right? Like I was thinking, this belt not coming home to my family. Like this can't be fucking it. And then I just kept doing what I was doing, even though it wasn't working at the start. But I was just, I'm persistent. I'm a stubborn cunt. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to keep going. And then just slowly the lights started coming. And I'm like, he's going to gas out. His arms will gas out before I go to sleep. And then I just felt it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to fucking get you now. That's what I mean. That's literally what I was thinking. Once I get out of here, I'm going to make you pay.
Because he's going to be fucking exhausted.
Oh, 100%. And I could already feel it. You know what I mean? And then even in the scrambles, he was going for other chokes. I knew I'd get up. And I'm like, he's going to be drained now. I've got to better pour it on. And that's exactly what I did.